started. This is Skyline Drive. Heading into the 6:35 a.m. White Blaze. Now getting light out, it's about 6:30. We've gone 2.5 miles. 7 o'clock? Sorry, 7 o'clock. We started at 5:20 from the shelter, 5:30 on the AT. Heading to the Wayside. It's right up here. It's about 9 o'clock. And we've done 7.2. Starting to rain in earnest now. Not exactly sure where we are, but it's about 15.5 miles in Mount Marshall trailhead. So I think we're getting close to Mount Marshall, maybe. We went over Hogback. After the store, it just poured, and everybody had a meltdown, including me. I think I threw my pack and my poles. But we got to Gravel Spring Hut, and that was amazing. We got to rest and eat lunch and put on a couple dry things, and that just really recharged us, and it stopped raining. So let's hope the rain holds off. Unfortunately, no views today. Yesterday was the only day we really had views. Feel like we're walking through some old farmland, but it's hard to tell. We've got about 5.5 more miles to the shelter. And I don't know if I explained yesterday, but when we got to the shelter, we went from Big Meadows to the shelter at Pass Mountain, and someone was at the shelter. That was about 19 miles, a little over on my GPS, but we walked into Skyland and some other places. But when we got to the shelter, someone was in there, so I didn't video. It was getting dark anyway, and we slept in the shelter. Nice guy, and from Syracuse. And then today we set out from Pass Mountain, and we're headed to the border of the park. We'll be out of the park in the Tom Wolf shelter, but it's a big one today for us. It's 24 miles just about. All right, we've made it. The end of the Shenandoahs. Whew, or the beginning, depending on which way you look at it. So, Shenandoah National Park. All right. Whew, we made it on only 0.7 to the shelter. We just left the Tom Floyd Wayside shelter. It's not a wayside, it's a shelter. And 6:30, I think we left. Got up at 6. And it's still raining, rained all night. There was one other through hiker market in the shelter, so I didn't video or anything around there or get a picture. It was pretty much dark when we got there. You saw the pictures at the sign yesterday, so this is day 6, and we got about a 3-mile hike out of the park to meet my parents. And yesterday was about a 24-mile day to that shelter, but we needed to get out of the park, and because we didn't want to leave a long hike for today. Been following this fence a long time. I think somebody said it was a Smithsonian facility or National Geographic for animals, but we've done 2.3, so we should have about a half mile to go, or 0.7 or something, to this parking lot on Route 22, I believe. So that would be the end of our hike. It's definitely been a mental and physical challenge, and I'm disappointed we couldn't reschedule because of the weather. We really didn't know the weather was going to be as bad. It looked like maybe 2 days of rain. Ended up being all days of rain except for one. It's just super disappointing. But we did do the challenge, and my feet are paying the price, so it might be a while to recover from this. I think the road is down in that bottom there, and this is that land or facility or something. Bales of hay, I don't know what this thing is. Interesting. Somebody's house right over here. This is the end, and here are my parents' car. I thought we'd have to cross the road, but they parked on this side, which is great. So we made it through the park yesterday and off the trail today.